Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Miracle. Give me for short. Yeah. So our next video is from Candace. Oh well, and I want you to hit the like and the subscription button if you're a newcomer, and if this is the first time seeing my beautiful face, you're welcome. Well, and to my returning viewers, you guys are the great MVPs. Love you to the moon and back. Yeah, like, let's check this video out. It said Candace Owens' first day at Daily Wire. Like, seriously? Wow. Guys, let's check it out.
All right, Ben, it's my first day here. Do you have any advice for me?
So here's the thing. Never go in the dressing room when Knowles is in there.
Keep your back to the wall and never be alone in a room with Michael Knowles. The guy's an animal. He's a total animal.
He has this horrible habit, I'm not lying to you, of just taking off his shirt randomly. And it is a terror to everyone surrounding him.
I've heard this several times.
Yeah, no, of course.
They're on to us in Media Matters.
You're right.
In general, stay away from Knowles. I mean, like...
We all know it. It's just one of those secrets, just like Matt Lauer, you know? It's like,
Yeah. What is the best piece of advice that you can give me?
Stay the hell out of my way.
I am new to Nashville, so
Yeah.
what is there to do on weekends?
Listen to your screaming child.
Bring your kids to a playground and just spend the whole time counting them to make sure one of them doesn't get kidnapped.
Are there any Daily Wire inside jokes that I need to be aware of?
Michael Knowles.
There's this really hilarious joke that Ben wants to fire me.
That's the punchline to every joke.
Every
Anybody
joke.
says knock, knock,
Michael Knowles.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's not real. Please. I have a kid now.
If you were famous for something else, what would you be famous for?
I'm an excellent whistler.
Really?
Yes.
My spaghetti alla carbonara.
If you were famous for something else, what would you be famous for?
Something else. I'm not famous in the first place. That's the first problem.
A good proper spaghetti alla carbonara is the pasta, the pancetta or the guanciale or the bacon or whatever, egg, cheese, pepper. That's it.
Yeah.
You're done.
That's not even my weirdest skill. My weirdest skill is that I can actually play these things on my cheeks.
What?
But no cream, no
No.
peas. Some people
that's
do this.
ridiculous.
It's
No.
ridiculous.
What about you?
I
Good answer.
don't know. I really don't know what I'd be famous for.
Want to circle back?
Yeah, I'll see.
I'll circle back.
If you could add anyone to Mount Rushmore, who would it be and why? Michael Knowles.
No.
Oh, I thought I took the words out of your mouth there.
I would add Billy Mays.
First of all, I hate Mount Rushmore. I think Mount Rushmore is an idol. I don't like idols. So I have a very Calvin Coolidge feeling about Mount Rushmore. Calvin Coolidge was very divided about Mount Rushmore, which is why I put Calvin Coolidge on Mount Rushmore.
He just had a great beard, and I'm told that I have a similar beard to Billy Mays.
So you just put him on Mount Rushmore
Yeah.
because he has a good beard, and you think that would probably come through on the rocks.
yeah, capitalist also. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. That's good. I would add Donald Trump because it would be really fun stuff to watch the left try to tear it down.
They would tear it down.
But like how?
immediately.
Watching them try to do it, because usually they just, put ropes around the statues and pull them down. It just would be fun to watch it as an Olympic event.
It'd be like North by Northwest, remember, the hanging off the...
Yeah, exactly, yeah. What was the worst job you ever had?
Worst job I ever had. Well, I was a professional actor for a few years. That
Were
was pretty.
you?
I was.
Actors suck. Not you, but
Thank you.
like,
I worked at a law firm immediately out of law school. That job was so bad that when I quit that job, I went into the senior associate and I said, I'm unhappy, I hate this, I'm depressed. I explained all my reasons, and after I explained, he goes, you're totally right, maybe I should leave. And then I ended up in the boss's office and I was explaining why I was leaving, and he was like, you just understand that you're never gonna make as much money as you
how
make
good
right
does it feel now?
I have been wanting to send my tax returns for at least a decade.
I'm such a loser for saying this, but I genuinely enjoyed all of my jobs. Actually, my favorite job ever was nannying. There's nothing like,
I just
like
love
the
the way
challenge
Candace
of
is just
children, and so I
enjoying
just
herself
really
and
got
just
into it.
laughing.
One of my best jobs I ever had. I was a Subway sandwich artist. You see, and it's so you love kids, so you like nanny. I love hoagies.
If you could have someone like a personal assistant follow you around all the time, what would you have them do?
Bring me green juices. Kale is actually really good. Even kale, like to eat kale salad. Like, I actually like kale. It's like that weird Hollywood
No, you're
trend
lying.
that stuff.
No one likes kale. This is a lie.
It's so good.
I don't
You had
believe
it? What would you have them do?
Not anything in particular, just to have them obey me every second of the day.
All the time. I would probably have them go away. I don't like it. I
Yeah.
don't want people in my business.
Let me just say, I don't handle anything in my own life, as everyone who
Finally,
works at the Daily
guys,
Wire
when
knows.
I
I have to be
laugh
steered
at
around like a
Rush.
small child from place to place.
They're like, well, we're so used to having to like do so. I'm like, guys, I don't understand what's happened. You're what's happened.
No, that's right. They carry me to the car like a baby.
Yeah.
They strap me into the seat.
What was your favorite toy and or hobby growing up?
Reading. I didn't really do toys so much.
We were not allowed to play with toys
Oh.
when I was a child. We were told that it's demonic to have toys.
It's insensitive. This is
Yeah.
an insensitive question.
I sound like I was such a just boring child
Didn't
because I
have a
can't
childhood.
think. Yeah, I don't know. My favorite toy was like my cigar.
All right.
How about you?
I was really good at pogo sticking.
Pogo sticking.
Yeah, like I'm like
Okay.
the pogo stick and the hula hoop champ.
Wow.
Hula hoop, that would be my favorite toy. I
There
could
you go.
literally, I could hula hoop for hours.
You know, I could pogo stick, but I could never hula hoop.
You could pogo stick?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we should.
No, I
totally-
don't. I can't now.
Of course you can. Why not? So I haven't exactly been on one since I was
I can
8.
barely walk.
It was kind of a category of toys. It was my cap guns. I think they're probably like illegal now. I did love those. I know. I was a psycho. You know, it was just, my toy AR-15s. I think I actually did have a toy AR-15.
If you could live anywhere in the world for a year, where would it be?
Easily Japan. I know it's so bizarre. I have a thing about Japan. I have this weird obsession with Japan. I've had an obsession with Japanese people and the culture. Preferably, since we didn't say this, but you don't have to pick when. Samurai. Like, I love to be a
that's good.
samurai. Okay,
Did they let women be samurai soldiers?
I'm not sure. You?
Well, Israel, obviously.
Yeah.
There's kosher food. Where else is there kosher food? There's no
I'm
kosher
gonna
food.
make
I'd
you
starve.
pick another
This
country
means so
besides
hilarious.
Israel.
Besides
funny.
Israel. Italy. Italy's spectacular.
Ben Shapiro in Italy. I like it.
Italy's great.
I'm gonna tell Michael Knowles.
I would live in Italy probably. I love Italy. I've spent a good amount of time in Italy with a nice fat cigar and a little more.
Yeah,
you know,
tomatoes in the backyard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So certainly it would be Italy.
Well, if Knowles is there, I won't go.
Second place though, Iceland. You know they have the highest rate of alcoholism in the world.
Do they? There's
do.
something at darkness and it's just cold.
The national food is hakal, which
Yeah.
is urine-soaked shark, and the national drink is Brennivin, which is also known as the Black Death.
Definitely nowhere outside the United States. Probably somewhere empty and alone, like North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Yeah, just out, flat, empty.
Yeah. Okay.
You're on death row for a bad tweet from 10 years ago. That could happen to you.
gonna
You're
happen
on
next
the
year.
death. What would your final meal be?
I'm gonna die a conservative and say I'm not going to put a big tax burden as I go out. So I'm good with McDonald's because I love a quarter pounder
There's the last meal you're gonna eat on earth. It's
Yeah.
from McDonald's.
with a large fry.
I want sweet little Elise's homemade lasagna. If I had that lasagna as my last meal, I wouldn't need to be
Okay.
executed the next day. I would die and go to heaven right
You-
there. I would.
Pet peeves.
Loud gum chewers. I'm just like, please stop, please stop, please stop, make it stop. You?
Feelings.
What's the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
Probably my dad would always say to me, Matt, stop doing that.
Yeah.
So that's just a good piece of advice in general. Stop doing
Stop
that.
doing that.
Yeah,
that
was
thing
it.
that you're doing, stop.
Stop it. Get some help.
Just whatever it is.
Sounds like an order
Just-
more than advice.
Just stop.
Just
yeah.
stop it.
So my fourth grade teacher, Miss Giannetti, she really dropped a heavy bit of knowledge on me. I was reading these very advanced books and everything, and she said to me, "Don't let potential be written on your tombstone."
Oh,
I was like, "That is
Heavy.
that's heavy stuff for like a
really young
8-year-old.
for that. The zombie apocalypse is coming.
All right.
Who are the 3 people that you want on your team?
Dan Bongino. He's smart and then he kills you.
For me, I mean, you have to take your spouse. Here's the problem: there are 3 people, and I have 3 kids. So now now it's Sophie's choice. So this got really dark incredibly quickly.
I want one person to shoot for me. So there, I'm thinking of like, I don't know, some killer, like Dana White or someone
Yeah.
really tough.
Yeah.
Is there anybody left who's tough enough? I guess, somebody who could, maybe that Gronkowski, he could
Yeah.
just kind of hold the
Neck.
zombie, right? That's
Like,
it.
yeah.
I want someone to eat, if it really comes down to it.
If we're just talking about like who would help me survive, I'll take Jocko Willink. I'll take Rogan.
I want someone to really, have some good repartee with. Some sort of like a poet. Cardi B.
Cardi B?
Maybe Cardi B.
Yeah, for
Because
fun.
it would be fun.
It would be.
I'm trying to think of a third.
Somebody on my team who couldn't run really fast.
Third person is someone that you want to throw to the zombie. So I would take Hillary Clinton.
Oh, yeah.
Because you need to get a head start.
I mean, Hillary's a killer. I feel like Hillary might survive.
That's true.
Which is still a
and
benefit.
she might already be
Yeah.
a zombie.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, they're gonna find
You know
those
what I mean?
zombies. They're
Just
gonna
suicided.
be hanging in their cells.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah,
like she's like, I don't know, they all killed themselves.
They were depressed.
They were
those
depressed zombies. Do you think that there's something wrong with us, the Daily Wire, that we all thought about the third person to throw into the zombies?
Really? There's something wrong with us, but we'd survive.
But
the
we'd
zombie.
survive, right? Yes.
What celebrity would you be super nervous to meet? Who came up with this question? That's
Oh
the
my gosh.
lamest question.
Michael Knowles.
Yeah.
You? Same.
Yeah, me too.
What celebrity would you be super nervous to meet?
Vladimir Putin, because he's a murderer.
I'd probably be a little nervous to meet the queen. The queen. Definitely the queen. I don't know. She's just been around.
Well, we would
for
have
so
to teach
long.
you to
It's like
curtsy.
respect, yeah.
We have to teach you to
I gotta
curtsy.
learn the curtsy and
She's a racist. You know?
yeah, exactly.
That's
So
what I'm
that
hearing.
makes me nervous.
You should be nervous.
Exactly. What is something you would have liked to know at the beginning of your career?
I wish I would have known that 90% of what politicians say is BS.
I would have liked to know that I'd become such an abysmal failure. What fictional character do you wish you could meet?
Oh gosh, you go first because I feel like I have an answer.
I don't have an answer.
You,
I
come
don't
on.
care
You-
about this answer.
What? Come on.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Spider-Man? Oh, actually, that gave me a good idea. Mystique from X-Men. I actually want to be her. I think that'd be like the coolest superpower to have.
I don't know who that
Kind of changed the question. What? Matt didn't know who Mystique was.
I don't.
So I showed
I
him.
don't know who Mystique
What?
is. No, I
What
don't.
is going on in
Yeah,
this place? I was thinking Mystique from X-Men. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Do you know how many men at the Daily Wire don't know who Mystique from
Is she
X-Men?
the one who sucks your vitality out, or is that
No!
the wrong- Sorry. Oh my God.
That's Rogue.
That's Rogue.
She's like girls like.
Okay.
Yeah. She does this. Mystique is the one that goes like this. Did you see X-Men?
I did see X-Men.
No one else at the Daily Wire has seen X-Men, and I was like, "How do you not know who Mystique is?" And everyone was looking at me, and they were like, I don't, and I had to show them. So I was like,
I mean, I feel like that might not be as evocative as you think it is.
No,
like if you made those motions,
"That's
I wouldn't
what
have
she
gotten.
does."
There are a lot of characters, and you're just gonna keep doing it, or
Yes, because I need you to acknowledge that I look like Mystique a little bit.
I mean, I mean, you do, but you didn't have to kick me.
What song do you have completely memorized?
I have a lot of songs memorized. That's like ridiculous. I mean, I have every.
I didn't make the question.
What? Okay. I think one that would surprise people is the entire Sound of Music
Wow, really?
soundtrack, like backwards and forwards. I was a huge musical junkie.
Me too. What a coincidence.
No way.
I know the whole thing.
I really don't believe you on that. Are you being
Yeah, you
serious?
should. No.
Okay. What would someone know somebody wouldn't like expect you to know? Like, do you know any rap songs forward to back?
Oh yeah.
Give me one.
Like
hip hop, hippity.
I actually do know that song all the way. Yeah, and I also I know like you know.
Biggie Smalls.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You know the one
Juicy?
about like
Super
you know,
Nintendo.
love it when they call me Big Papa. What about da 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 da? It's the mother effing D-O double G. Snoop
Da, da, da,
Dogg.
da.
Yeah, I can get into that one.
If a criminal turns himself in, should he get the reward money? You actually thinking about this?
No, I'm just trying to like, you know.
Should he get
think
the
about
reward
some-
money for his own?
It's a lot
Should
deeper.
he get his own reward
A lot
money?
deeper. Who are the real winners in life, right? This is a.
We're making this way too philosophical.
I'll circle back.
You have to circle back on that question.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Absolutely not. It's such a strong no.
It's not even a question.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, we're gonna agree on that.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And if you have a problem with that, defriend me. Obama liked pineapple on his pizza, so we know how that went for America. It's a very easy question to answer.
Really?
Yeah. Are you like, did you support Barack Obama or did you vote for him? Okay. Well, then the answer is no.
I will go for jalapeno and pineapple.
You are outnumbered at the Daily Wire.
Yeah.
So you know, you're the only person that feels that way. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No.
Thank you.
Oh my.
You know who like wasn't sure about that?
I
Ben
hope so.
Shapiro. And I was like, he was like, well,
What is he?
sometimes
He's
I know.
kosher. He hasn't eaten.
Wasn't-
Hasn't had a good meal his entire life. Is what-
Exactly right. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
I hate you for saying that. I hate you a little bit for saying that.
Two pieces of bread, meat in
Not
between.
pieces of bread. It's technically one.
The fact that they're connected doesn't matter.
No.
It
So you
is-
think,
it is-
you think a gyro is a sandwich?
yeah.
No, a taco's a sandwich?
Yes.
Because a taco is more akin to a hot dog.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
The answer is no.
Oh, Candace.
No, come on.
We agree on so much.
I feel like I'm not going to
What?
fit in here. Yeah,
You're
no.
not. What?
No, because
What's
there's a
your-
lot of misogyny. Because
Yeah.
you said it was a sandwich.
Yeah.
And Matt Walsh said it was a sandwich.
It
and
is.
that is
Yeah.
misogyny.
Andrew Cuomo said
Yeah.
it was a sandwich when he was
Men
talking to that
and
reporter.
sandwiches, it's a thing.
Yeah. No,
and I
I'm-
feel like you guys are trying to force it on me
is the
because I'm a
argument?
woman.
Why is it not a sandwich?
I just, this is,
The question itself is
Misogynistic.
misogynist. Fair enough.
yeah,
Does it have meat?
yes. You're saying
Does
a taco's a sandwich?
Can I? Does it have meat?
Yes,
Does it have bread?
yes.
Socratic method. I just proved it was a sandwich.
No, you didn't. You didn't, because you didn't start with asking me, do all sandwiches have just meat and bread?
All right.
Maybe you could brush up on your Socrates,
okay.
buddy.
It's not a sandwich.
Yes, yes, you are my friend at the Daily Wire.
Of course it's not a
You know
sandwich.
what they said? Okay, Michael Knowles, he needs to be fired. I know, I've heard you've heard this.
No, Candace. No, you shock me.
I'm shocked.
He needs to be fired. I'm going to leave that there.
Of course he needs to
Yeah,
be
I've
fired.
only been here a few days.
I mean, not because of that question,
Yeah,
but also because of that
Michael,
question.
he's got this whole hot dog theory, and it's really sloppy.
That's stupid. It's closer
And
to a
it's-
taco than it is to a sandwich.
It's thank you. I said literally the taco thing. I was like, a taco is not a sandwich. It's like, thank you so much. 'Cause,
You're welcome.
and also Matt Walsh said this, but
No,
I was
that's just incorrect.
I was
It's fundamentally
really
incorrect.
upset. Thank you. We have to debate them on that. It's not a sandwich because the bread is not actually a part for
Okay,
a hot
now
dog.
I understand
You get
this.
what I'm saying?
I understand your
It has to
objection.
be- yes.
However, is a hoagie a sandwich?
A hoagie?
I'm sorry, I'm speaking sort of.
Oh,
Northeastern.
Subway, like,
Like a
yeah,
Subway,
like a Subway.
like a wedge.
Okay, this is actually a good.
See,
This is
I've spent a lot of time on this question.
you have. I will say you brought up a good. I like what you did there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
For
I'll
the art
think.
of persuasion.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No. Is it?
Yes.
No. hot dog's not a
Yes.
sandwich.
And which brings us back to your earlier point that Michael Knowles is a horrible human being.
Oh, he's a horrible. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, do not be alone in
Oh,
the room.
yeah.
Right?
This guy thinks a hot dog's a sandwich.
How's
But
that?
like so does Matt, by the way. In
Oh,
case
Matt-
we need to like just
You have
like
to understand, Matt is not from this planet.
I know.
Yeah, he's never seen a.
exactly. Yeah,
What
they
is
were
that?
like
What is
ganging
that? I
up
don't know
on
what that
me, and they were like, "Oh, I don't understand." Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "No, I will not. This is brainwash.
no,
this is
of course.
propaganda."
Of course, a
Yeah,
sandwich is a
and I said a taco is not a sandwich.
No.
For the same reason.
The reason, you know how you can tell? A sandwich is called a sandwich.
Yeah.
It's like a roast beef cheese sandwich. It's like a hot dog is called a hot dog.
Gosh,
like-
it's so brilliant. It needs no further explanation.
so
You know how
simple.
you know? Because a sandwich is called a sandwich.
so
the hot
simple.
dog doesn't even want to be a sandwich. It's not even self-identifying as a sandwich.
That's right. He's right. It would be insulted.
Yes.
Don't call
Thank
me.
you. Oh, I needed to hear that. Oh, that's it.
You're
That's
up.
the end of my questions.
That's the end?
Yep.
Oh, that's the end of mine, too.
That's it.
Did we win?
We nailed that.
That was amazing.
Oh guys, like you guys can see, I couldn't even take the smile off my face. Like I really enjoy everything they were doing. The kind of funny questions they're asking themselves. Everything was just so hysterical, hilarious, and funny. Oh, I couldn't get enough. I cannot get enough of it. Wow, it's like every one of them really welcome Candace always. Like she was really welcome. The way they were asking her questions, especially when mouthwash was serious, and there was something that Candace Owen asked mouthwash, and she said, and Candace Owen wanted to laugh, but she was unable to laugh just because mouthwash was just so serious. Like, gosh, wow, they have really come a long way. But that's why I want Ben Shapiro and Candace Owen, they should try and settle their issues because they have really come a long way. So whatever issues they are having, they should go behind the scenes, settle it, and come back and be like others and be how they were before. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Watch, like, and subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.